Hey there, Tracy Noriega, paying it forward to you on this Mindful Monday. How you doing? This Monday is following Super Bowl Sunday, and while you may not be a fan of football or any organized sports for that matter, the topic today is about sportsmanship, which I feel is, well, lacking in a great deal. I don't think it gets emphasized as much or taught to the kiddos, but also not seen on the field or on the court, etc., as much as it should be by our professional players. And the topics of sportsmanship aren't only just for organized games or sports, but even just a board game, even just a friendly, just get together, shooting baskets and playing, just shooting game with each other or volleying tennis back and forth to each other. It's just about the respect to the other people playing. So let's just go through. I mean, first of all, is to always do your best, and that goes back to even those four agreements that I talked about at the very beginning of doing these videos. But also is encouraging others to do their best. So your teammate might have missed a basket or a catch or something. It's not to criticize, but to encourage and say, hey, maybe next time, good effort, you'll get it, let's get back into the game. And that goes for yourself too. I know it would be difficult as a goalie in soccer when I missed a goal that got scored on to just kind of shake it off and get back into the game and think positive instead of reeling over and over in my mind what I coulda, shoulda, woulda done next time. So it's using those mistakes and formulating a positive, okay, next time I'm going to when this happens, but also doing that for your, for your teammates, Um, Big one. If you win, you do not rub it in. Yeah, it's just like a no. You can be proud about it, wait till you get back to the locker room or whatnot, but rubbing it in other people's face, and that's even when you're a spectator on the side rooting for your team, not to be doing that to the opponent fans as well. So, and conversely, if you lose, not making excuses, oh, the reps called it this way, we had people hurt, it was unfair advantage, all those things. That's another part of sportsmanship is being a graceful loser as well as a winner. Let's see what else there right here. Um, yeah, respect. It is about respect. That's the whole thing with the sportsmanship. If you think about it on all levels, it's respect to yourself, to your teammates, to the opponents, and also let us not forget the officials. They're in, they're doing their job, and a lot of times it's not an easy call, and they are human as well. And there's nothing worse than watching a game where you have spectators coming out to yell at the refs and to criticize them as well is hardly sportsmanlike conduct, and not really what we want to teach the kiddos who are watching that. But all in all, um, just I wanted to say that because after yesterday's game, and we did lose, we lost to the team that played better, despite both teams making some big mistakes. But in the end, it's who played best and wanted to win it. And it was just nice and refreshing to be in a room full of people who, at the end came up and said, hey, it was a good game, and gave me a hug, knowing it was a hurtful loss, but, but again, being a graceful loser in that aspect and saying that the other team did an awesome job. So let's take a look at when we can, utilize and be positive in our sportsmanship conduct, whether on the field as a spectator or even playing a board game with friends and family. Something to think about. It's just really being mindful and respectful to everyone involved. So that's my little tip and something to think about. Feel free to forward this or share, comment, like, or subscribe. And hope you have a fabulous rest of your week. Cheers.